Time now for our stories. Homegrown tales that give us all a complete perspective of the place we call home. This afternoon, local veterans from the Mighty Eighth will be honored at the end of the month at the National Air Force Historical Society reunion in New Orleans. But they need our help for all 12 from our region to get to the National World War II Museum to be there in person. Cindy Drehmel, president of the Wisconsin chapter, joins us along with Staff Sergeant Heart Grisa, Purple Heart recipient. Wow, what an honor to meet you, sir. What is the Mighty Eighth?
The Mighty Eighth is made up of B-24s, B-17s, and of course the men that fly it and the people with that armament that shoot at the German planes.
And you really work the skies
and
over
drop the bombs.
Yeah, over Europe in World War II.
Yes.
You are a Purple Heart recipient, but something like 14 missions. You kept wanting to go back even though they said, Staff Sergeant, you've done your duty, you could go home.
That is correct. 16 more after 14.
Wow. Tell us about the day and the action that led to the Purple Heart.
We were warned about fighter planes, and I looked, and here comes one right at me. By the time I got my two 50 caliber guns, he got me first, and it blew a hole in the iron plate that was protecting me, and the shrapnel hit my eye, my right arm, my right leg, my left leg.
And you still completed your mission?
Yes.
Wow, so admirable. But Art, you had never been to a reunion. Cindy, I know the Historical Society is a passion of yours. What is its mission? Why is it so important to get veterans like Art to New Orleans?
Well, these gentlemen, a lot of them have never been thanked, number one. And they need to be thanked for their service. Quite frankly, if it wasn't for them, we might be either speaking Japanese or German in the case of these gentlemen.
Right.
They truly had the most casualties during World War II of any of the veterans of World War II.
I can feel the passion in your voice. I'm sure viewers are touched particularly by the Staff Sergeant here. What could they do? Is there a number they can call if they want to get involved and make sure this trip can happen?
Yes, the phone number is 414-573-8520, and we're going to take 12 of our World War II veterans and Korean War veterans this time from the Mighty Eighth.
And so important to hear their perspective given the current climate. I'm going to be posting more information on our website at cbs58.com. Sir, we salute you for your service, and Cindy for your service to our veterans.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. It was a pleasure.
Oh, a pleasure is mine. I'm going to keep you here just a little bit longer, though. Tell me, you've worked several different positions, right? You were a gunner, and what else did you do?
I was gunner in the tail, in the waist, in the ball turret below, and one mission where I dropped the bombs.
Wow. Any mission that you feel was more dangerous, or a mission that you liked more than the other?
My accident
Obviously
was,
the most dangerous. Okay, it's all right, Staff Sergeant. I asked an obvious question.
We did have another problem when our plane got hit by shrapnel, and it cut the wires to the tail. And the air commander told us to bail out. And our pilot, who was flying the plane, says, no, don't fly out. And our air engineer came back and said, Art, go to get the wires out of the bomb bay. I'll fix the wires back there. So he did, and our pilot flew the plane back safely.
Okay, so wait a second. You were working on the wires as it was in the air?
Yeah, the bombing wires, after you drop your bombs, they're out there, and you gathered him, and they wired the wire that was cut.
That's rough and wild stuff. You seem like such a mild-mannered guy, Art. Cindy, give us a sense. The Historical Society, we need to preserve these stories.
Absolutely. We represent over 200 individuals throughout Wisconsin, and these gentlemen are wonderful people. We meet at the 128th Air Refueling Wing every quarter. So we invite any World War II veterans who would like to attend with us, as well as any supporters. We also speak at local high schools. We've spoke at Manitowoc and Oak Creek high schools and plan to do it again, where these gentlemen are paired with other, the veterans are paired with the students. And it's fantastic because they spend an entire day learning their stories, asking them questions, and learning what really happened during World War II versus the small pages in their history books. On top of that, going down to New Orleans is huge for these guys. It's going to cost us a lot, but some of these guys, like Art, have never been to a national reunion where they can meet with their fellow comrades. And that is absolutely huge because this gives them an opportunity to maybe see people they haven't seen since the war in the 40s. So it's pretty amazing to be able to learn their stories, and I love them all to death.
Well, I'm excited for you. I don't think you've changed a bit, probably. Maybe the hair's not as dark. Have a great time.
Very good.
Thank you
Thank you
so
so
Well,
much.
thank you. We will.
Okay, I want that interview.
I have my wife's company.
Marnie is coming with you. That's wonderful. And how many children?
4.
4. Good for you. All right. Pride of Brookfield.